again, welcome back. This is Angela from artorai.co.uk. Today we have an extremely simple, quick and simple project just to make these tiny little pocket folders. So simple. You can actually make these at any size, so whether you want to use a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, an 8 by 8 or a 6 by 6, just go ahead and use it. You could cut if all you have is an A4 size sheet, you could cut that down to 6 by 6 or 8 by 8 or whatever you want to use. I do suggest though that you use a double-sided pattern paper, but if you don't have one, I mean this has just white on one side, so what I did was just cut bits out. But apart from that, there's no measuring involved at all, unless, as I say, you want to put these little pieces in. And then you can just use these for your little bits of journaling ephemera, or you can give it as a gift to somebody. You could stamp it, you could just do anything. I mean, I've just made this one really shabby. I've even put little bits of washi tape on that don't look particularly neat. You can use any kind of paper you want. If you don't want the vintage shabby look, you could use different types of paper, just see what you have in your stash. So I'm just going to quickly show you how to do it, because like I said, it is so easy. Now this is going to be, oh yes, one thing I wanted to point out. If you did decide to use a directional pattern like this is, then one part of it, the inside, will be upside down. If that doesn't bother you, then fine, but if it does, you can cut a piece out and put it in there, no problem. So what you do is you just take your paper, make sure it's the right way up, if it has a pattern on it, fold it in half. I'm just going to do this quickly, obviously you would take your time. If you don't have a bone folder, just use something flat to get that crease. Now how we're going to fold this over, but how far depends on the size of the paper that you're using. So just as a guide, if you're using a 6 by 6 sheet, fold it over possibly 2 inches, 8 by 8 3 inches, and 12 by 12 4 inches, but they are just guides. What you want to do is just fold this over to the height that you want your pockets to be, and just give it a good crease. And then what you're going to do is open it up again, take out your scissors, and we're going to cut this crease up there. Be careful, my cutting skills aren't great, as I've said before, so this probably isn't going to be great or straight, but anyway, just cut it to that score there. Now what you do, get my glue out. So once you've done that, turn it over and then take the right flap and fold that up like that, and then the inside, if you turn it over, you fold in the right flap again, so it's up like that. I haven't cut that straight, of course, but just ignore that, it's just to show you how to do it. So what we're going to do now is glue these sides down. So you just put a strip of glue down that side. You can use very thin tape if you like, but I like to use glue because you can get a bit of a thinner adhesive on there. And then just let that dry. Give it a bit of a squash. Turn it over, and we're going to do the same with this. I wish I could cut straight. I should have used my trimmer, but it's supposed to be a budget video and not everybody has a trimmer. Okay. And that is basically that. So yeah, I mean, if you have any bits overhanging, you can trim them off. I always have bits overhanging. Just be careful you don't cut into your folder like I have done before. And I nearly did there again. Right, so there we go. There's one folder, and inside there's another folder. And then you can just decorate it to your heart's content. As you can see on this one, I put a piece of paper over the front there. I've inked all around it as well to make it look a bit more vintage. So I did that before I put anything together. Inside I've just put a little pocket there, and then I put some ephemera on that one, and in the back I stuck a little pocket as well and just put some washi tape on just for decoration. And then I've just stuck little bits of whatever you've got to put in. I don't do journaling, but I know a lot of journalers like this kind of style. On this one I've sort of made the edges a bit shabby. That's very easy to do. I can just find my little scissors. You just take a pair of scissors and just do that, and that gives you a nice shabby edge. You don't need any fancy tools or anything if you just use your scissors, but be careful because obviously they're very sharp. And then you've got your little shabby bit there at the end. So that's all I've done there. In fact, the main reason I did that was to sort of separate it from that image there. So the paper I've used for this, I think I just got it from Temu, and it's got all little bits of ephemera that you can cut out, and it has a few background sheets as well, pattern sheets. So that's what I've done. I've done the shabby edge there as well, and I put a little pocket in that one and another little shabby pocket at the back there. And I've cut some paper out because, as I said, this is just white, so I've cut some little bits out there, but you don't even have to measure these. In fact, if you wanted something, say you wanted to put another little pocket on there, you could even tear it towards you, and perhaps even tear the top. Doesn't have to be perfect at all. Do 3 sides, and then you could stick it on the bottom like that, and you've got another little shabby pocket there that's just been torn around. It doesn't even have to be cut or measured. So if you want, there's absolutely no measuring involved with this if you just want to do it like that. So that's it. That is the project. Very, very simple. And if you do it like that, once you've got the main base like that, you can just decorate it how you want. You can add, as we said, add little pockets and little bits of ephemera as a gift or for your own journaling and scrapbooking projects. Okay, I always feel a bit bad when I make a mistake in one of my videos and don't show you how to put it right. Sorry about that. I don't feel I'm giving you my best. So this is the one I made, and if you remember, in there I hadn't cut it quite straight there and it didn't look right. So what I've taken is just a little piece of washi tape just to cover that up. And then I've just finished decorating it like I did the rest. These are stickers. A pack of stickers I got from, well, everything I'm going to show you now I've got from Temu. But if you don't like using Temu, just look around for something similar. Or if I find something, just check the description in case I've managed to find something elsewhere. But these are the stickers I've used for that. They're lovely. They come in a roll, and there's all different types. These are all nature oriented. This I absolutely love this. It's like a burnt paper. Where's the beginner? There. It's like a burnt paper, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. This again from Temu. So I'm in the right tangle here. Yeah, so I just put that at the bottom there. I just absolutely love this. I mean, you can make it. You could make something similar yourself if you just tore the edges and inked it a little bit. But I just think it's gorgeous. I just really like it for anything like this. And as I showed you before, I have just torn bits of paper and stuck them on and just inked everything. And the same here, that's a sticker. These are just torn bits, cut bit and another sticker there. I couldn't bring myself to tear this to make a folder, so I keep saying folder, don't I? To make a pocket. So I've just put that in as a little pocket there. I didn't do anything on the back because I just wanted to show you really how to cover that mistake. But then it didn't look right, so then I just got carried away and added all the rest. But yeah, But like I say, there's so many ways you can decorate these things. I mainly just wanted to show you that if you do cut something wrong, it's not the end of the world. If you're making something shabby like this, something quite vintage, then it can just be covered up with a piece of washi tape and nobody's going to really comment on it, I don't think. But yeah, this is the one I've just made and this is how it's mostly decorated. So that's it. Oh, I hope that was helpful to you. I really appreciate you watching anyway and staying with me to the end. That is always so helpful. I would love it if you subscribed, comment, shared any of my videos. It's all very, very appreciated. But anyway, I'll see you next time and have a great day. Bye bye now.